Hey guys, Lex here, welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving into how to get more kills in World War 3. This is something that people have been asking for, so here it is. I'll be sharing some killer strategies to help you rack up more kills in TAC Ops, so let's jump right in. So first thing first, your weapon of choice can make or break your kill count. So in World War 3 we have a lot of good weapons and each of them has its own strength and weaknesses. So you'll have to experiment and test in and out all of those weapons that can suit your playstyle, whether it's a sniper rifle, SMG or AR, and then once you know which one is your favorite weapon, you have to go crazy on it, master it, and know everything inside out, from recoil, from reload time, from precision long range, damage long range and close range. And also you have to know, of course, how to adapt your attachments to your playstyle as well. Now, I know what you're gonna say to me, hey Lex, I don't have time for all this, I don't have time to search and find the perfect weapon for my playstyle, I like to run and gun, that's about it, so please help me. So, I'm glad you found this video because I'm gonna tell you all the shortcuts that I know about this game after thousands of hours on this. So, when it comes to run and gun for me, I always stick to two weapons, the MSBSK and the M4MWS, which is pretty much known as the M4A1. So the MSBSK is my number one go-to weapon to make a rampage on every part of a map, like Warsaw, Berlin, Smolensk and Moscow for example, simply because you'll have a weapon that shoots fast, do some decent damage on long range, it's pretty accurate as well, reloads super fast, and I don't know, it's just a weapon that works all the time for me, so it's hard to explain, but it's the entry level gun, but at the end of the day, that's the gun I use the most. So I don't know what it is about this weapon, but the recoil pattern and the bullet spread is very easy to handle. So I'm gonna tell you what attachment that I'm using. So simply use the Juno grip and the QD suppressor if you want to be stealthy. If you want to have extra stability, I would say just go for the muzzle brake because you will have less recoil after the first shot. So it will be easier for you to do multiple follow-up shots when you go full auto. If you watch also all of my other videos, I always promote the MPEG 15, which is an attachment that gives you pretty much 20% faster ADS, so you get on target quicker. But recently, I found something different. I found myself liking more and more the mini tactical laser. So if you see my weapon, it's a little attachment on the edge of my gun on the left side. It's actually a very interesting attachment because that reduces your bullet spread while hip firing. So when you get yourself into a very difficult situation and you don't want to ADS, because when you're ADSing, your character is extremely slow compared to when you're hip firing. So I found out that when I play World War 3, it's mostly on EU server, and as you know from North America, I'm pretty much getting 120 to 150 ping, so I wanted to get more wins and give more difficulty to my opponent when it comes to land shots on my character. So I decided to try hip firing more, and this is how I managed to get away with death in the game multiple times. So I suggest you to try the mini tactical laser because 20%, when you think about it, 20% of reduction of bullet spread while hip firing is huge. It doesn't sound a lot like this, but once you're facing someone and you hip firing and that other person is hip firing and he's using something else like a flashlight or maybe the MPEG 15, you will definitely win first, trust me. So to summarize, MSBSK with Juno grip, QD suppressor, and mini tactical laser. This is my newly revised go-to loadout, so I highly recommend you guys to try it out. It's really fun. And while we're talking about loadout, please let me know in the comment section what is the gun that gets you the most kill during a TAC Ops game. I really want to know. That being said, there are also many other things that get you a lot of kills during a tag-up match, and I'm not gonna go too much into details, but that goes from map awareness. Obviously you have to be familiar with the map you're playing on, you have to know all the choke points, the popular camping spot. That will give you a significant advantage, so use your environment as much as you can, because everything that you see visually can be turned into an advantage over your opponent. So don't neglect and ignore all the covers in the environment, because they can give you a lot more wins than you think. Also, it's always best to be ahead of your opponent. What I mean by that is, if you check my other raw gameplay video, you can see that I'm clearly jumping points very often, because I can already see what's the next flag the other team is gonna cap. So once I know where they're gonna go, I'm gonna obviously be proactive and go against them, so I can either defend the points or stopping them as much as I can, so my team keep scoring points, and that can sometimes lead you to victory. The other big things you need to know about is also mastering your movements. I'm not going to say a lot of things about the movements in this game, but you'll obviously have to practice, you know, strafing, jumping, crouching, sliding, etc., just to make yourself a difficult target and also be very unpredictable. I know it's a bit of a gymnastic on the mouse and keyboard, but there's a part in the video where you can actually see what I mean by that. Is I was actually getting harassed by a sniper on Smolensk, and I still managed to get away from him and also kill him at the end of the segment. Another big thing that people seem to always forget is aim for headshots. I know I sound like a broken record, you've probably heard that many times, but trust me, if you can aim for the head, it will definitely save you a lot of bullets and time, and you'll probably kill way more opponent in a short period of time. And the last big things that I learned while I was doing videos for my YouTube channel is learning from my mistakes. Obviously, editing my videos, I can see how I play, and I can also see how silly I play sometimes, and I'm just telling myself, why did I do that? Why did I jump in this room? I had the advantage. I should have just waited outside the room for that guy to come out, for example. So what I recommend you to do sometimes is just to record one of your round and just watch it later, maybe a day later, so you have time to cool off, and just watch how you play and try to give yourself some feedback on where you die, why did you die, and how can you avoid dying next time in this similar situation. So that's about it. I believe if you mix all those ingredients that I give you, you can have the best recipe for success on the battlefield. You can obviously increase your kill count, and obviously a lot of other secondary points that I mentioned will keep you alive longer on the battlefields, which means you can kill more people. You know, the faster you die, the longer it will take you to get back to those hotspots and get those kills up. So I highly suggest you to learn how to fight, but also how to survive, because both of them combined will get you 50, 60, sometimes 70 kills on the battlefield. Another point that I didn't mention is also don't forget to use your strike, like artillery, missile, tanks, vehicle, drones, whatever. That will also help to bring your score up. And that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content that I'm doing so far, feel free to subscribe to the channel, that would be much appreciated. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you have any question, I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you so much again for watching the video, and I'll probably see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.